I love my children. Yes, because love is all you have. Love is not money. You need money to raise child.
Before I had a daughter, I was not dating single dads. I was just not into it. It was just kind of like, ugh.
Real men, good men, do exist, just like real women and good women do exist.
You got him one, right? And I'm happy, man. I love seeing this. Hey guys, welcome back to Motor Life. Now, before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you're getting my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
Women say they want a real man. For example, someone who holds all their doors and holds their hand and is faithful. And while these men do exist, and a lot of them are blue collar, those things come with sacrifices. And I heard a song recently by Dax. It's called A Real Man. And I have never heard a song.
She said Dax, that took me by surprise.
That is more relatable, especially to blue collar men, but probably any man, when it comes to relationships. He talks about how you can't have a man who is making money but is always home. Because it's true. They either have time or they have money. They don't have both. He also talks about how women want a man who shows emotions and wears his heart on his sleeve, but you can't expect it to never rip at the seams. And that metaphor was so real to me, especially when he talks about how do you not look him in the eyes and see and hear him when he's silently screaming. Real men, good men, do exist, just like real women and good women do exist. But as always, nothing good comes for free, and there are sacrifices based upon what you want and are looking for. So if you haven't heard that song, I highly recommend you go and listen to it. Man or woman, white collar, blue collar, or in between. Go and give that song a listen and see what it means to you.
She's talking like a woman that has a blue collar worker. And shout out to all the blue collar workers out there. Those guys grind hard, and they're the reason why society keeps pushing forward, right? All of the collars play a part, but she's right. You have to identify what you truly want in a man. And if you want a man to be a provider, as she said, he can't be home. Small things to where when women get in line, and not just get in line like the way women think about, oh, get in line, you better get in line. No, it doesn't mean like that. It means cooperation.
Teamwork is dream work, right?
When there's cooperation, that's a better word, right? Cooperation in the home in all things involving cooking and cleaning, right? Please hear that. All of those things, though, it's more. It's everything. It's nurturing. Also, the man being a provider and the woman also providing as well. It has to come from both. And it's not just financially. It's when the home is overall cooperating, everyone's all in the program. And if there's a leader in the home, a lot of times it is the man. You let your man be that leader that you truly need. That's when it's all success. That's when it's harmonious. That's when you can put the sound capture thing on the tree. And I seen that, guys. The guy put something on the tree and it was like humming beautiful music. Because that's when you're home. And guys want their home like that. Like when you put that sound capture device on a tree and it just humming those beautiful harmonious sounds that are at like 432 hertz. Yeah, that's what guys want in their home.
To date, like, I feel like I do not have the energy, the capacity, or the time to go out with these people, because I'm almost like, if you're taking time from me and my kids, you need to be worth it. And then I go on the date for 5 minutes and I'm just like, I'm paying a babysitter right now. I had to beg my mother. To watch these kids for you.
That's not my problem.
And in the middle of the day, I'm just like, pissed off. Like, I'm so irritated that I hired a babysitter or that I had to beg my family for you. So guys, can we please really consider not wasting a single mom's time on a date? And I'm not trying to be like that girl, but it's just, man, it is not easy.
You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom.
I hear that, right? But you got to get out there. I know it's hard, but as a woman, don't get on the internet and complain. Get out there and keep searching. And as it's hard for a single mom, as you're saying, yes, it's hard. You got to put the work in. You have to put the work in and stop complaining on the internet for women and men, for a woman to pat you on the back and men to simp to you. Because that's all that's going to happen. Look in the comments. Oh, baby, you should be better. I'm always here for you. You don't want him. Baby, I'm here through the hard times. You don't want him. Then some guys, baby, now you're a single mom.
Now you're a single mom.
You get it all. And then woman, oh, girl, that's all right. That's all you're going to get. And then you be right back with the next video. And then you're still single and you're still lonely. Why? Because now, instead of being single and lonely, now you're chasing views. And what if that doesn't work out?
Is hard, but it's not impossible. And there's definitely value in dating anybody that you find attractive or have a connection. I'm not gonna lie, before I had a daughter, I was not dating single dads. I was just not into it. It was just kind of like, ugh, why would I want to deal with the drama around you and your child? It's a lot of responsibility, not gonna lie. But I have a stepdad, and he's raised me since I was like 5 years old. And
Me too.
I'm grown now, so there's a lot of men that don't mind dating single moms because, one, they know how to take care of a household. Two, they're always
No, it's
cooking,
true.
and they're always cleaning. I get the concern that, you're going to have to take care of that kid. But the other thing that a lot of people forget is that single moms are hustlers. We're looking at resources from all different angles. If you're going to help, we're going to take it. But here's some hard facts. Whether you're dating a single mom or not, a woman is going to be looking towards you to pay the majority of the bills and take care of her and your kids. Yes, they will be your kids, but it is the same. Lastly, I'm not ready to date, so I'm just over here giving y'all my thoughts. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this.
We do not care.
I'm confused, right? Does she have a different mentality than most? Yeah, but not really. I thought so until she said, oh, but you're going to have to provide most of the bills. Why are bums getting on the internet telling men to provide? Why? If you notice, you look far and yonder, everywhere you look. It was good at first, and then, oh, well, yeah, you're going to have to provide. It always comes back down to that. Of course, men know they need to be providers. But she said, oh, you have to provide most, if not all. I think that's what she said, right? Am I mistaken? And men are like, this is why I don't want to date single moms. This is why I don't want to be bothered with certain women that think like that. Why? Because if I invest everything, I'm not getting my money's worth.
All my single moms that's trying to date, I need y'all to join the FaceTime right now. Come on in. Come. Y'all, I just decided to put myself back out there in the dating game after not dating for almost a year, or not having been on a date in almost a year. And I recently went on a date with someone, and y'all, he is smitten, okay? He's trying to plan all of these dates ahead of time. And I am like, I'm experiencing this really bad anxiety because my schedule ain't gonna permit all of these things he's trying to do. And I genuinely want to have more time to date and put myself out there and just be a woman, be desirable, all of these things. But being a single parent, my co-parent is, I live in the Midwest. He lives on the East Coast. I don't have any immediate family that I can just be like, hey, can you keep my son for this night or this night? I can't appropriately plan dates and outings and stuff, even with my friends. So to go back out into the dating world and be trying to create these experiences with new people is stressing me out. And I know y'all can feel me. It just takes so much more mental gymnastics to plan a date, to be able to figure out where your kid's going to be while you go on the date. It's just so much. The planning portion takes away the fun of actually just going out and trying to create new experiences, at least for me. The anxiety of it all makes me want to just be like, I'm sorry, I can't even do this. I thought I was ready. I'm not. And I'm really, really trying to push through these feelings of self-sabotage, because this may be a good prospect for me in terms of a good partner that I can explore. I automatically want to blow up because I don't have time to really date this man.
Wow.
Or any man for that matter.
Wow.
I'm not looking for suggestions. I'm not looking.
This is why. This is. It's not even just the headaches, right? As I explained before, like the woman, oh yeah, you gotta have to provide. She's not asking for that. But the other reason why guys don't date single moms, she doesn't have the time. She's a good woman. The guy sees that too, right? She just had a kid. That happens to a lot of women. They just pop out a kid and then they want to take care of their kid. They don't want to abort it. And then now this is happening. But she doesn't have time to find another man. Good woman. I can read it all over her. The way she's talking. Good woman. Reasonable woman. She doesn't have the time.
For pity or anything like that. I just wanted to share my feelings because I know somebody else out here is feeling the same way that I am.
I understand.
And if you are, come on, just join the chat. Let's get in the comments and just encourage one another. Let's just send some love and some positivity one another's way, because I'm telling y'all right now, I'm trying here. Okay, I'm trying. This man just texted me talking about, it would be really nice to go on a date after work with you. And I just got the worst anxiety because I can't do nothing after work. Like I'm in full-fledged mommy mode at that time. And it sucks sometimes because I would love to put on a nice dress, do my makeup, and go out and have a night on the town. But that is just not the reality for me right now, having a child that cannot watch himself yet. So yeah, y'all, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. But I just got to fight the feeling. I have to fight these feelings of self-sabotage. Single parenthood is ghetto.
And there you have it. Now, guys, this Chinese lady, I think she's Chinese, had me rolling.
Poor people should not have kids. I'm 100% agree on this statement. And personally, I think if you are poor, like really poor, you cannot even afford your own life, and then if you decide to have kids, it's child abuse. It's irresponsible. Like, a lot of people don't understand. Kids need more than just love. I keep hearing a lot of people say, oh, I'm poor, but I love my children. Yes, because love is all you have. You have nothing. You have no money. Besides love your own children, what else can you offer?
That's what I love about over there. I think she's Chinese, right? She's one of those women that'll see a woman that's older with no husband and say, Shang ye.
Which means leftover women.
But you know what? Love cannot buy bread. Love cannot buy medicine if your child is sick. Love cannot put a roof on top of your children. Love is not money. You need money to raise child. When I decide to get diamond, I make sure that I'm fully prepared. I have a full-time job with a 70,000 annual salary, an apartment which I can afford, a year's emergency fund in my high-yield saving account, a car. I make sure that I can take care of diamond financially. And he's just a cat. Compared to children, the cat is much more low maintenance. I always want to have a cat, but I did not choose to have a cat during college, during graduate.
She's a cat lady. No. She don't want to have kids. She feels she can't afford them. I don't know. Maybe she don't want kids.
Kids! I love them.
But she's a cat lady.
During internship, because I don't have a stable income back then, I decided to have a cat after I have a full-time job and an emergency fund. And that's the bare minimum for me to getting a cat. If you decide to have children, that should be the bare minimum for you as well. The stability that you can guarantee for your children. Yes, I know. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? You want to go? You want to
That's
go?
her kid.
Want to go or continue?
That's her kid.
Okay, continue. And you know what's funny is? A lot of the poor people like to emphasize that they love their children. Like rich people or people have money don't love their children. Rich people love their children too. Then just don't emphasize it. Because they can offer their children much more than just love. They can give them better opportunity, better education, because they don't have money. But love is the only thing that poor people have, which simply cannot do anything. Because as far as I know, love is not a currency. You cannot buy food, shelter, or healthcare with love.
Man, she's right though. But and I'm impressed with her having a year's emergency fund is amazing, right? She's prepared for hard times. She's prepared for winter when winter comes with her cat food. That's the only thing, right? She's prepared with cat food. And the only thing, kids are a lot more expensive than cats, but I'd rather have a little one, to be real. But still, you can't afford it. You can't afford it. She's so right. Now, his brother here went out to Japan and got him one. He got him one, right? And I'm happy, man. I love seeing this because they obviously look happy. Seems like they met online. Don't matter how he met her, right? He got one for him. This is the thing. This is what I'm trying to push off. There's always a choice out there for you. Doesn't matter where. Doesn't matter what country, right? This can be any country, but there's always a choice. Whether you find them online, whether you go there and visit, you have options. Just be smart. Don't be a pushover. Maintain your masculine frame and go conquer in a positive way, though, because a lot of guys want to go conquer and bang everything. It depends. If you want to do that, you can do that. That doesn't go so far, but yes, you can go out and show your royal lace as a man, or you can go out and find a woman that's going to be for you, a woman that's going to get in your program, and you can establish that through conversation if you want to meet them online or in person, right? Because the same thing, you go out to Japan in person, you will meet a woman that's for you. You could even search for, if you're a black man, you can search for women that are looking for a black man, or even just walk the street and talk, right? Walk the street and conversate and be welcoming, and go anywhere and you'll find the one for you. And a lot of guys are trying to do that because they will realize it's more to life than do anything that's not that.
We agree. This is the way.
Passport, bro. Passport. No.
So he's coming.